Hello, and welcome back to to Super Animal Lesbian RPG. I almost said the wrong game name. We are at the precipice of the end of our journey here. Ah, I see you finally made it.
Listening says, the Lesbian of Zelda.
The Lesbian of Zelda, yes. I think I've seen something about that online. Ah, I see you finally made it. Get sidetracked all along the way, enjoy the sights. Your whole planet is going to look like this soon, so you better get used to the scenery. Where's Verna? She stepped outside, I'm afraid. You'll be dealing with me in her stead. Okay, listen up, you waste of plastic. We're done with your games. We tried playing nice with you, but from the second you showed up, you've been nothing but bad news. You threatened our town, you turned Glyph into a mindless killing machine, and you made Beverly cry. You don't actually care about Verna's agenda, do you? You're just using her as an excuse to be a bully, just like Paula. Well, no more. We're here to see Verna, and if you got a problem with that, then quit toying with us and put up a fight. So, I take it you would like to do do things the hard way, as they say. If you won't stand aside, then so be it. Very well then. Oh boy, the fight with Javis is finally here. If I had a nickel for every time an eldritch entity beyond my comprehension put me into a game show, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird it's happened twice. Fuck me. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Javis Show. I'll be your host tonight, Lord Javis. Why? I'm right there with you, Allison. I need you all to understand I just fucking double facepalmed us super hard as soon as this shit came up. Please welcome our very special guest tonight. Pink One, Ears, Claire, and Stripes. I love that Claire is the only one he calls by their name. Oh, his kids are there. Paula's there. Who's the one with the crown? We have names, you know. No, you don't. This is ridiculous. You're ridiculous! You have you looked in the mirror lately, you overgrown stuffed animals? Hey, that was unprofessional. Oh, it is Verna. I don't, just the puff of her coat threw me off. Hey, that was unprofessional. Can we get a producer in here to tell this guy off? I was trying to see if there's any other recognizable faces in the crowd. Hey, there's Sans and Papyrus. I'll allow it, actually. Verna! Verna, we've been looking for you. Do you think we could have a moment to... oh no, I misunderstood that. It's that's what it is. Let Javis have his fun. Thank you, my queen. Your patience and generosity are unrivaled. Now then, on tonight's show, we're going to be playing a little game. You could perhaps call it some kind of show game. We have 2 pairs of romantic partners. They will be required to answer questions about... Objection? What now? Jody and I aren't dating. Jody? Stripes. Wait, you're not? Yeah, no. I mean, we go way back. We're like best friends and roommates. But we're not dating. I tried to tell him. No interjection from the audience, please. That must be so difficult for you, Claire. Being in captive audience for those two in their public display of affection while you're pathetically alone. Actually, I started seeing someone recently. Her name is Beverly Ann. Yes, that's very nice, Claire. Apologies for technical difficulties, folks. It appears we'll be playing with just one team. However, these two are the ones you should be most interested in anyways, as they're the cretins using magic stolen directly from our queen. What exactly is the point of all this? You horrible little creatures prattle on about how you're motivated by things like love and empathy, but those are just filthy lies. Whether you're lying to us as part of some ruse or lying to yourselves, I haven't decided yet. But either way, you disgust me. So today we're going to put those claims to the test. When you lose this little game, well, you're in a room filled with so-called monsters who hate you. You understand, I'm sure. As a bonus, your public humiliation will make for an excellent moral boost for the troops before we reclaim your magic and conquer Reverie.
Yes, crush their spirits like they crushed mine, father.
Now then, enough stalling. Question 1. This is for the pink one. Here's is a poster of a certain musical group on her wall in her despisingly tiny domicile. What's its name? It was months ago. I'm gonna make a joke about how I can't read the writing. Incorrect. To be fair, that is what the logo looks like it says. It's a grindcore band. I'm just impressed you were able to say that with your mouth, Mel. Wish I had tried to read it now. Thank you. Hang on, here's how I think it's pronounced. Don't patronize her ears. That could cost you further points. How are we keeping track of points? I don't see a scoreboard. I'm keeping score mentally. That doesn't seem optimal. Oh, don't worry. I'm much smarter than you.
Get her ass, father.
Teenagers, am I right? Only 15 days old and already so full of such colorful language.
I thought you said no interjections from the audience.
My boys have special VIP tickets that grants them outburst privileges. Question 2. This one's for ears. What is the pink one's natural hair color? Trick question. That is her natural hair color. Incorrect. Oh, that must really sting, huh, pink one? Your own romantic partner can't remember such basic details about you. Mel's just been dyeing her hair like that for so long that I forgot. That's true. It's been a while since it was pure white. I got something in my eye. Can't blame her Can't blame her for... God, he had a cowboy voice. Can't blame her for being a fan of hair dye. I can't do his voice right. The stuff's delicious. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I do not believe that you're supposed to drink it, brother. I guess I'm just kind of a rebel like that. Admirable. Moving on. This next question is for pink one. I bet being in front of an audience is really getting under your skin as a shy little introvert. Isn't that right, pink one? Not really. Question 3. Pink one, what is your social security number? Oh, that's easy. It's Melanie! I'm kidding. Lame, I wanted to know. What would you have even done with that? She almost said it. We all heard that, folks. What a complete and utter betrayal of trust. No, she was just joking. It's fine. Okay. What are your miscreants up to? Did you receive insider information before the show? Are you doppelgangers of some sort?
What are you talking about?
You two have been fighting with each other. Why aren't you fighting?
Oh my god, is that what this is about? Work that all out, dude. We're doing great. Better than ever, I'd say. Sorry if this ruins the show.
No, 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 no! I don't have to take this from a bunch of fake warriors in cheap Halloween costumes.
What's a Halloween costume?
Oh, come on! This is all wrong! This show's over. Everyone back to your posts.
Disappointing. Most disappointing. Farewell, Harrys.
Fine! No more games. I was trying to go easy on you, you know. I have been this whole time because Verna wants you alive. Were it not for her orders, your precious little town would have been smoking a smoking crater before we even had a chance to meet. But if you're all so eager to throw away your lives, then so be it. Perhaps the problem is that you've forgotten who you're dealing with. Let me remind you. I am Lord Javis, court magician of the Verna Empire. And for the good of the Queen, I will annihilate you.
Javis appears. Use his own magic against him. I should really swap out her spell book, honestly. Oh well, too late now. I feel like he's gonna be very vulnerable to taunts. Over here, dummy. Oh. Yeah, the taunt worked. I love his fucking music. I love glitchcore shit.
You didn't think that was all I had in store for you, did you? Think again.
Oh. Oh, I don't like that. Glitch Jody? Team Bonanza. The crack in his armor. Oh shit. Okay, good. We corrupted that one.
How about we mix things up?
Uh-oh. Oh no, is she not? Okay, she's still glitched. That's good. Okay. I need to get my star points up. I don't really have a good way to do... Oh, you know what? Fuck it. We've been saving this shit the whole game.
Yes, I agree. Those last two were rather underwhelming. Let's bring out your dear leader.
Of course he views her as the leader. Let's give an attack boost to Allison. well as a barrier for her. Keep her going. Alright. God, we're fucking him up! You got this, Jody. Second aid for Jody. Let's go away. We're gonna play our own fucking theme song. That's probably not the time for my tunes. I'll just attack instead. Oh. That's lame. Because it didn't work. Ooh! Fine, I have no choice. The soft pink one it is. Ugh. That's discomforting. Fuck him up! Ha! Great job, team. We got Javis's entry. No! What the hell with this? This was a fluke. I can't let Verna down now. First you hurt my precious sons, and now this. Everything was going according to plan. It was all perfect. Why did you insufferable beasts have to go and ruin it? Time to tap out, Javis. You're done. You're in no shape to keep fighting. Don't you dare speak to me with that tone, you. Need I remind you who's in charge here? Oh, I know who's in charge. I got my orders straight from her. Hey, losers. She's ready to see you at the summit. Please, ask her if I can have another chance to redeem myself. I know that if I... Quit embarrassing yourself, man. You knew the deal. We're just the opening act. Now it's time for the headliner. Fine. I'll be making a tactical retreat at Verna's request. But don't think this is over, you. Alright. Let's quickly have a little sandwich. And on we go. Holy shit, $100,000. Well, this is it. Point of no return. Once we meet Verna up there, there's no turning back. Whatever happens, happens. We'd better be ready for anything. We got all the quests done, right? Yeah. Javis, the self-proclaimed court mage of the Verna Empire. Javis is the mastermind behind most of what went down this week, having manipulated Claire into summoning his forces to Reverie. His true nature and origins are unknown, but for one reason or another, he takes the form of a biped VHS tape. While not as powerful as Verna, Javis is easily the craftiest foe you've faced, using the power of the Scrambler to his advantage. On top of powerful beam attacks, corruption, and even the ability to turn the party against each other, he's also able to conjure glitch clones of the party to aid him in combat. Well, it wasn't much of a fight. And we're gonna make this all one big episode for the finale. So, it's you. I was hoping it would be you. The most direct inheritors of my magic, Reverie has ever seen in 1,000 years. I must admit, you puzzled me back at Javis's little show. I was expecting something different. But I suppose that doesn't matter now. Verna, listen. We're not here to fight you. We just want to talk. Please, you're going to bore me to tears. We've learned some things about your history on Reverie. We know it wasn't always like this. It doesn't have to be this way. Oh, really? How exactly did you learn about my past? We're not at liberty to say. But we know there was an incident before you left. That's what led to all of this, isn't it? An incident? Oh, that's rich. Do you still think I left your world by choice? Do you want to know the truth? You want to know what really happened? I'm not one of your gods. Perhaps you figured out as much by now. I never even wanted that accursed title. And when your actual gods caught wind of the new girl who was teaching their mortals magic, well, they were having none of that. Magic was supposed to be their domain. The very power imbalance that entitled them to rule all of you in their eyes. By taking away the knowledge of magic I had given the mortal, I'm so sorry, I'm stuttering during this. But taking away the knowledge of magic I had given the mortals would be a tall order even for them. Technical issues. God, fucking of all the times for technical problems to arise. It would be tall order for them. It was spreading exponentially. And while they knew I wasn't part of their pantheon, people loved this new goddess of magic. She was a great PR move. They liked being given credit for what I had done. They just didn't like having me around. So, one night, they decided to burn my little magic school to the ground and quietly banish me from Reverie. The world would never know. In a single night, it was all gone. A decade of my life up in smokes, and I was left to die alone in the void. I had given this world everything, my time, my magic, my love. But you only know how to take. And now, I'm finally taking it all back. Verna, we had no idea. Spare me, I don't need your feigned sympathy. I need your magic. With your magic, I'm going to fix your cruel, broken world, starting with my revenge against your gods. But we had a deal. You get your chance to impress me. Now come on, enough talk. That's a lot more interesting than what I thought. Oh man, let's dance. Fine, if it's a fight you want, then it's a fight you'll get. Queen Verna appears. Oh my god, look at her. What are you doing? In the middle of our fight? Stop that! You're making this weird. Oh. Alright, everybody just defend. But Jody, you taunt her. Come out of hiding, you fool. Oh, that's not too bad. Come on, don't hold back.
Listener says the payoff to turn one back on your girl.
Okay. Let's get out a lovely aura to heal the group, and everybody get. Actually, you just attack the air. Maybe you'll hit her when she if she reappears at the right time. Oh god, I love her music. Yeah, okay. She always reappears at the end, it seems. Hang on. Will it let me? Yeah, face shield. Get everyone a barrier. Oh, come on. Alright. Lame. The final boss fight's the perfect time to play some tunes. Love the art. Heal the group. Use your strongest attack. Try to glitch her. And just attack. Oh, Jesus. Barely keeping the group up at this point. God, she's got a lot of health. Incredible! I haven't felt this alive in centuries! You're the most fun opponents I've faced in a long time. Guess I can quit going easy on you. Oh! Oh, she looks like the statue! I forgot we had a bunch of bombs on us. Actually, hang on. I just looked at things. This is what we need to do right now. Recharge the KISS batteries. Oh, no comments about us doing that. Oh, shit. Heal everybody. We got this. God, we're making quick work of her too, honestly. Alright, the shields are down. Do another lovely aura, keep the fight going. Get the shields back up. Jody barely even needs the healing. We've got her fucking built. Alright, everybody. Take her down. That wasn't so bad. I like to imagine we all did one big epic attack there. Oh, hey, treasure. You put up a good fight. It's been too long since I had this much fun. I admire your tenacity. Right back at you. Here, let me patch you up. Oh. Many of your techniques are unorthodox on their own, but together, that was something special. You really do look out for each other, don't you?
Miss Amif says, fun fact BTW, Verena Strands.
Hell yeah! I didn't expect that from you. That's not about... That's not about any one of us stealing the show. It's not about any one of us stealing the show. It's a team effort. If we don't look out for each other, who will? Very true. Some fighters never accept that, you know. My queen, are you okay? That didn't sound like the quick trouncing we expected. Oh, we're fine, Javis. We had our fight, and now we're just chatting. You know, after all that, I think I get you. But I want to hear it from you. Why are you fighting so hard to keep your magic? Don't you understand how much of a burden that power is? The danger involved? It's not that at all. Magic is... Look, this might be weird since we hardly know each other, but I need to explain something to you, Verna. What could you possibly have to say that? Please. I'm curious what she has to say. Thing is, for most of my life, I've been told I'll never amount to anything. That the path I wanted to take was wrong. That the one thing I've ever excelled at, that made me feel like I was doing something right, is magic. Magic is the ability to rewrite your own destiny. To become something greater than yourself. You were always kind to my you were always kind of my hero, actually, because you taught us that. I always want to use that power to better myself and improve everyone's lives. To fight for the people I love. Verna, it seems like you get that too. You said back in Greenridge about the state of the world, or what you said back in Greenridge about the state of the world, that stuck with me. And now these revelations about the gods, we can't fix the whole world on our own. And it sounds like things are even more complicated than we knew. I wouldn't even know where to start, to be honest. But together, maybe we can fight for a better reverie. Oh, come on! What are you doing, Verna? Why are you letting these jerks talk to you like this? You could atomize them just by blinking! Is that what you think this is all about, Paula? Isn't it? I really have been a fool, haven't I? You know what? I'm just not feeling it anymore. Not feeling what, my queen? This. All of this. This isn't right. I was so hurt by what their gods did to me. I wanted to do something about it, to avenge those I've lost. That cruelty was how I remembered this world. But these four, they remind me of what I loved about Reverie in the first place. They're good people, Javis. I like them. I still have reasons to be bitter. But this plan isn't right. This isn't what Xena would have wanted. Verna, can I ask you a question? Dude, what exactly happened between you and Xena? After talking to both of you, I still feel like there's a piece of the puzzle missing. Excuse me? No, sorry. It's probably too personal. I shouldn't... No. What did you just say about Xena? You said you spoke with her? Yes? Yes, we did. That's impossible. Xena was killed 1,000 years ago when the gods raised my magic school. Javis, our scout confirmed this when he arrived here on Reverie, right? There was no trace of Xena? Javis? Javis, answer me. I may have left a few details out of that report. What? It was for a good reason, my queen. You were just so passionate about our cause when we came up with this revenge plan. You've been in such a funk for hundreds of years. But conquering Reverie gave you the purpose. I'd never seen you so enthusiastic. I merely thought that our subjective feelings for the reptile, or your subjective feelings for the reptile, would hinder your decision-making. So you lied to me? All of this was built on a lie? Exactly. Look how much we built on that lie. That's not a good thing, Javis. I was going to tell you eventually, my queen, I swear. I mean, we were going to tell you. Paula personally met your Xena and kept it from you. How insubordinate of her. Yeah, I was gonna bring it up, but Javis told me not to. Paula! God, what the hell have I been doing? Okay, enough of this farce. No more taking over the world. What? You heard her, dude. I don't want to hear another peep out of you. I've been trying to build Verna the empire she deserves for centuries. We're operating on a scale your little mortal brains could never dream of comprehending. Countless attempts in countless universes. My queen, please reconsider this. After so many years, we're so close. What about that whole plan to take everyone's magic? To restore the natural order? Paula, nobody cares. Javis, quiet. You really talked to Xena? How's she doing? She seemed well. We had a few nice chats over tea. Yeah, Xena's delightful. It's not hard to see why you got along so well. She does miss you, though. But she told us not to mention it because she thought you blamed her for everything that happened. I guess that's not how you really feel, though. No, of course not. God, I feel so bad for even letting her think that. Okay, look, Javis, Paula, we're standing down. They won. Let them keep their magic. I love Javis's sprite. I don't care about any of this empire nonsense. I just want to see my wife. Let's regroup back in the pocket dimension for a moment so I can gather my thoughts before cleaning up this mess. Come along, you two. Did we just win? I can't say I was prepared for this scenario.
Listening says, wife.
Yes! We stand for lesbians. Especially trans ones. Cough, cough.
You know, Claire, that little speech a minute ago was truly inspirational. The one about magic letting you choose your own path? Thanks?
Miss Eve says, T4T wives.
Ah!
I think you've taught me something today. I'm going to choose a different path of my own. This whole time, I've just been thinking about what Verna wants. I don't think that's... But what about what Javis wants, And what I want right now, more than anything, is to wipe this miserable planet from existence. Give it a rest, Javis. We've already beaten you once. We can do it again. But Claire said it herself. Magic lets you choose your own destiny. And do you realize how much magic is contained within these scramblers?
Hey, careful with that, man.
Verna would never allow this. But Verna's not here now, is she?
Wait! Man, fuck this bitch. Salty little cunt. Your pest no report of return, and you will be unable to complete any unfinished business in your current save file is overwritten. To save menu. Just so it's there. I mean, I really don't think I need to buy anything. I've been saving up supplies all game. He has to be here.
Correct.
Biblically accurate Javis.
I feel incredible. The raw power. I should have done this years ago.
Hey, come on, we don't have to.
Oh, but we do. You've ruined my life. So now I think I'll end yours. Think fast.
Hell yeah.
Struggle all you want. After this, your little task is next. Can't hold it. Gotta call Faith.
Jody, is everything...
What the? What's that? Shield out. Talk later.
This isn't going to hold forever. Did he even feel that? How are we supposed to be something this powerful? Wait, Claire, I have an idea. Do you still have Verna's old spell book? What? No, oh, no way. Absolutely not. You saw what happened to Paula. Pouring you and Allison up powering you and Allison up a second time could kill you. If we don't do anything right now, then Javis will kill us. Allison, are you in? I've got your back 100%, Melody. Fine. Here goes nothing. Allison, if this is it, I'm still glad I did all this with you. I love you, Allison. I love you too, Melody. Oh, this bitch. Melody, melody, melody. So eager to die, are we? You should have known this plan of yours wouldn't... No. No more of this. Hmm? If you want to hurt me so bad, then let's see if you can put up a fight. You really think you can get rid of me that easily? You know what? You're right. What? I've spent long enough trying to figure out who I wanted to be to find the perfect answer that would solve all my issues. Allison's girlfriend. An adventurer. A paladin. None of those answers magically fixed me.
Miss Amif says, Melody's just so done with Harmony's bullshit limo.
I love it. It's not going to be that easy. It takes time and work and a lot of help. But I don't need to get rid of you all at once. Right now, I just need to shut you up for 5 minutes. And in this moment, there's no doubt in my mind. I know exactly what I want to be. I want to be a hero. Ooh! Ooh! Oh! Theme music! You always had a bad memory, Javis. So here's a reminder. My name is Melody Amarath, resolute paladin of the Novas. And if you think you can lay a finger on Reverie, you're gonna have to go through us first. This is it. Nova. Novas, let's go.
Says, super lesbian.
Yeah! So, people watching the YouTube uploads, you don't know, every time I've launched the game, it's played that song. God King Javis appears. Bro! Fucking... Okay. Kiss Allison. Paladin's Aid. Fully restore entire party's HP. Also builds Melody star power. Steal some MP from an enemy. A full party status restoring. Builds Melody star power. Cures poison. Burns free. Yeah. Cleansing light. Light-based attack. Charges with pure paladin power. Also clears away for corruption. Clears away corruption on the enemy. Fight on. Fully heal the party's HP and MP, restores everyone's status and revives any fallen party members. Car star power, and then these are just these. I mean, first things first. Also, I love that we have fucking her there. Oh, a bunch of my attacks vanished, actually. Hey, why don't you summon your small-town girlfriend in front of a fucking eldritch being and kiss her real quick, huh? Oh, she doesn't have a kiss of power? Come on! We're all just macking and she's like, guys! Can we not? Eldritch being here! It's like, oh hey Claire, is that God? Oh hey Claire, what the fuck is it? The 2 times I summon her. Oh. Going on with attack.
Miss Amif says, Beverly being summoned and it's just like, hi Claire. Sees God King Javis by Claire.
Oh shit, okay, where is it? Get everyone back on their feet. Oh, explosive attacks. So, is there a difference between these, or is it literally just for flavor? Give him the left. Ah, shit. There we go. Dude, Allison looks fucking awesome. Give him the old left right.
Missing Leaf says, what if all of you better now?
What if all you better know? Yeah, exactly. Jesus. Heal everybody. Attack boost Melody. I believe the barriers will be wearing off in a moment. Let's drop another mana bomb first. Keep everyone standing. This is the first time we're hearing the full version of the theme. It's fucking awesome. Dude, this is so crazy. The fucking Super Saiyan shit at the end. Hell kick and heaven kick. Heaven kick. Give everybody a barrier quickly. Ah, shit. That's a lot of corruption. Paladin's Cure. Yeah, throw out a Paladin's Cure. Get everyone back on their feet. So, especially because I want to get that fucking shield up. Those shields. We got this. Oh shit, he's got his own shield now, huh? I'm assuming that's telegraphing different attacks if I paid enough attention. Oh, clears away corruption. That's probably a corruption because it's a glitch barrier. Give him the hell kick right in the nads. He has nads, right? There we go. Gets everybody a barrier. Oh no, he took a tiny bit of our mana. Let's do a heal just because Claire clearly needs it. I mean, using his own magic against him feels silly to do. He's already got a crack in the armor, so... Mana Bomb! Claire does just 29 damage. It's kind of funny how little damage she does every time she attacks. Make sure Claire stays up. Give him the right burst. Attack boost to Melody again. At this point, she's becoming a support person, class person. Make sure that's still down. Okay. You just do another mana bomb. There we go. I think we're on the verge. Guys got his glitch barrier again. Use the cleansing light. Attack. Put another crack in the armor. Another mana bomb. I think we've won it. There it is. Fuck you, Javis. We did it. We did it. Whoa, Mel. You don't look too... Don't worry about me. The important thing is that everyone is safe. Mel? I know the game's not gonna do what it's making you think it's gonna do. Yeah, no, of course they're still alive. Huh? Where am I? Well? Allison! Oh, I remember after the fight, is everything going dark? It's all a blur to me, too. Did we die? Is this the afterlife? It's my house, actually. Berna! Your house is the afterlife? No, what? No. You're not dead. You're in another dimension. That doesn't help. Your friends filled me in on your power boost when I came back to Reverie. I suppose I missed a pretty big tussle. The adrenaline kept you going long enough to beat Javis. But when that faded, your bodies rapidly started feeling the effects of mana poisoning. So long story short, I removed the excess mana and healed you. You should be back to normal now, although you might want to take it easy for a while. Wow, thank you, Verna. You saved our lives. Please, it was the least I could do after all the trouble I caused you. How long have we been out? Only about 15 minutes. Your friends have Javis restrained back on Reverie. We can head back when you feel up to it. Oh, and sorry about him, by the way. I probably should have known he would pitch a fit. I must say, though, I'm pretty impressed. Using my own spell to beat him, huh? Very clever. Thanks? I mean, the irony there. Oh, that's just great. Sorry if that sounded a little evil. Old habits. Only a little. Anyway, make yourself at home. I'll meet you outside. Huh. They have dressers in this dimension? Fascinating. Hey, this looks like a treasure chest from Reverie. Probably shouldn't go digging through Verna's stuff, though. I can't give her my tiny treasure chest as a gift. We have a similar plant back home, although they aren't pink in our universe. Whoa, that photo's sick! Is that the world Verna's been to? It looks nothing like ours. This stuff looks awfully... Wait, is this our gear? Well, look, there it is. The missing stuff from my basement. I never thought I'd see it again. Hold on. Oh my god. It's all clicking. This is the place where Claire's hammer space goes. Or hammer space spell goes. The one she got from Verna's old spell book. Claire's been storing our stuff here the whole time. This is how we got James and Verna's attention in the first place, isn't it? And Claire's spells being tampered with. It all makes sense now. Our inventory is Verna's closet. It's so fucking funny. I don't even recognize most of the luggage, the language these books are in. If Verna can travel between worlds, then who knows how many different worlds these came from. Man, Claire would kill to see these. If we're cool now, then Verna's gotta invite her over sometime. I love how just normal how much of a normal house it is. Oh, piano! I wonder if Verna plays.
Opens the closet door and everything just spills out like Big Nate's locker.
Just like, who the fuck's been using my closet? Is that a portal to Reverie? Son of a bitch! I was banished from that world 100 years ago! Who the fuck? Why the fuck? What the fuck? God, I want like a comic of that now. Oh, wow. Past the point of no return. Oh, wow. This is fucking gorgeous. I really hope we get a sequel. Ah, there you are. Glad to see you back on your feet. Care to have something to drink? You need to stay hydrated when recovering from mana poisoning. Sure. I've got tea, although I could also conjure whatever you want. Tea's fine, thank you. It occurs to me that you probably still have a lot of questions given everything that's happened. Haven't had a chance to explain myself. Anything else on your mind before we head back to Reverie? So where are we? You're in what could be called a pocket dimension. Think of it as a teeny tiny universe. This particular one floats about in space between other universes. I'm not sure that definition helps. Well, the important part is that this... excuse me. Is that this is where I live. It's a place I found in my travels through the multiverse before I came to Reverie. It was initially just a place I used to store my junk with a hammer space storage spell, but after I was banished, I relocated here. But still, we're in another universe? Wow. Just think about where Melody was a week ago and where she is now. Absolutely mind-boggling. Are we the first people from Reverie who can say that? Maybe. I wouldn't know. You're the first people from Reverie to visit this one specifically, though. How's it feel? Well, it's another event from this week that I'm going to be processing for the rest of my life. This is one of the positive ones, though. They did a really good job of making it look gorgeous with the sprite art. I'm envious of your ability to still feel wonder about these things. I suppose I really do have a thing or two to learn from you. The multiverse, huh? Are there, like, different versions of us out there? Perhaps. But there are infinite universes out there, each filled with countless worlds. I've yet to meet the same person in 2 different universes because of that. Anything else on your mind before we head back to Reverie? So, what did you and Javis end up... how did you and Javis end up teaming up anyway?
I like how it's conveyed that this is another dimension by not giving anything in outline.
Oh, I didn't pick up on that. That's very cool, the soft coloring on everything. Oh, that's such a good little detail. You see, you seem pretty cool, and he blows. When I was banished from Reverie all those years ago, I was transported by your gods to a sort of dead realm between realms. Purgatory, I guess. Javis was another lost soul banished from a different world. He never told me how he ended up there, but you know how he is. I was capable of warping out of the dead realm, and Javis begged me to take him with me. I didn't know what to make of him, but I also didn't want to be alone. So I let him tag along. You just trusted him like that? Not so much at first. But I knew that if he tried anything, I could just warp him back to Purgatory. I mean, the thought of spending centuries with him just sounds like a nightmare. Well, I do sleep a lot, and I did travel a lot without him while he was off trying to build me an empire. You end up seeing a lot of amazing things when you can travel anywhere in the multiverse. You may find this hard to believe, but I haven't exactly spent much time around mortals in the last 1,000 years. I've been to so many worlds, encountered so many sentient species. But your lives are so short and fragile in the grand scheme of things. Eventually, I just decided that it would be easier to stop caring. That's what Javis believed. And he wasn't haunted by his past like I was. He had the right idea, I thought. There was something comforting in his silly fantasy of me being a beautiful, terrifying, all-powerful queen who was above it all. But the reason I wanted revenge was because I did still care about the people I met in Reverie. And you four reminded me of that good people, or you four reminded me that good people like you do still exist. But I totally understand if you all have a hard time trusting me after all this. We don't have to be friends. It's not like anyone died or anything. There's an old wizard in Allison's neighborhood who's tried to take over the world like 5 times before, and we still let him hang around. Oh, you mean Mr. Leone? He's great. I think he's genuinely trying to teach his 8-year-old granddaughter how to be a supervillain. Love that for him. For them. You know, I'm starting to think that your town was already insane before James and I even showed up. Yeah. Anything else on your mind before we head back to Reverie? It's fine if you don't want to, but can you tell us more about you and Xena? She was my first love. I understand why. I mean, wow, look at her. Whoa, whoa. I think I understand what that's like. Granted, there have been others since then. And I suspect the same is true for her. But what we had was special. I met her at a very low point in my life. She was even the first person to make me feel like my power wasn't a curse. How could it be when it was the whole reason we met? It took us a while to understand our feelings, admittedly. She was so starstruck by magic, and I was so desperate for affection. I knew her for 10 years. That was plenty of time to figure it out. Of course, I don't know if I can face her now. She could have lived peacefully on that island if it wasn't for me and my magic painting a target on her back. And now I've caused all this chaos trying to avenge a woman who wasn't actually dead. I don't know, the last part sounds pretty romantic to me. I appreciate you trying to lighten the mood, but she probably doesn't want anything to do with me. I think she does. She missed you, Verna. And I don't think she sees your magic as a burden either. She's dedicated her life to teaching it to others. But there's only one way to verify how she feels. I know. I suppose she already knows I'm back in town. I at least owe her the courtesy of clearing things up face to face. Thank you for giving me someone to talk to about all this, though. Javis doesn't understand any relationship not built around amassing power. Anytime, Verna. There's still something that's bugging me. Specifically, what you said about the gods and what they did to you. Yeah, like, our gods are evil? Is it really that hard to believe that there are selfish and cruel people in positions of power? Well, when you put it like that, no. They already banished you once, though. Is it safe for you to come back to Reverie? Oh, they've probably already noticed I'm back. I'm actually shocked we haven't heard from them. I was counting on that. I thought they'd noticed Javis undoing their seal when he took control of the tower. But it's been days and we haven't heard a peep out of them. Maybe they don't care anymore. Maybe I was just a minor nuisance to them and they think I've done my time. I don't know. What I do know is that I'm done running from them. Reverie was my home, and revenge scheme or no, I'm not giving it up without a fight. Right on. I'm not sure how much help we could be, but if worse comes to worse, we've got allies in Greenridge. That's no small promise to make, Melody. Oh no, I'm feeling pretty invincible right now. I feel like I could kick a god's ass. See, this is why I like you. Anything else on your mind before we head back? No, let's go home. You sure you're ready to return? Yeah. We are. Are you? Yes. Let's go home.
Bad and naughty eldritch gods go in the bubble!
You're back! You okay? Don't scare us like that again.
Verna!
Hello, Javis. We need to talk.
I'm so sorry for the insubordination, my queen. It will never happen again, I assure you.
You're damn right it won't. I told you, I'm over the whole queen thing. I'm done with the villain act. I need to move on with my life. I need to have a life on my on my terms. And you can join me or not.
Izumi says, Melody and Allison have two hands. They can make something work with Claire.
Is it weird that I suddenly want a glass of milk? It's up to you. This isn't like you. You haven't been yourself since your battle with the beasts. Did you suffer any head trauma in your battle? Did they perhaps wash your brain? What happened to the Verna I knew? The Verna you knew was just a shell of a woman indulging in a childish fantasy.
That's not true! It wasn't a fantasy! Your power is real! Realer than anyone else's!
And what good is power if it's not being used to help those I love? I'll say it again. We're not going back to the way things were, but you can stay or not. Make amends, live peacefully with your boys, anything.
So they did wash your brain.
Claire, come here. I need your help with something.
Very funny, my queen. This is the part where you stab the beast in the back and free me, correct?
What are you whispering about? Javis?
Yes?
You're fired. What? Good of him to not just banish him back to the dimension that he was imprisoned in. Where is he going to land? Hell if I know. But don't worry, it's hardly a threat. He's hardly a threat without his staff or my resources behind him. Maybe he'll learn his lesson. Maybe he won't.
He stopped thinking.
His choice. I just know I've wasted enough time and energy on that idiot. So, did we do it this time? I think you did. You guys, we did it! We saved the world! So, this is what it feels like, the level up sound effect. Oh, that's such a good... Oh. How does it feel? The level up fanfare, I mean. Like every bone and muscle in my body hurts. That's because you two almost died saving us. I don't know what I would have done if Verna didn't. Hey, don't underestimate yourself, Claire. The lesser witch would have been able to perform wouldn't have been able to perform that ritual at all. And you did have a healing spell I gave to you in that book. She's one to keep an eye on, Miss Guardian. Way ahead of you. Everyone here put their lives on the line to protect Greenridge and all of Reverie. Melody, Allison, I've never seen anything like what you two did. But Claire, to you in particular, I have to say, you did great. I'm proud I can say I have an ally like you. Thank you, Faith. That means a lot. But I couldn't have made it this far without all of you. And Melody, thank you for being there for me when I really needed it. That's what friends are for, Claire. Nice to meet you again on better terms, by the way, Verna. Likewise. Oh, and sorry for the whole, you know. How long do you think you'll be in town? I'm here to stay. Reverie's my home. We'll have time to catch up in the future, though. For now... Wait! Oh, yeah. I kind of forgot about these guys. Yeah. Just like dear old dad. No invitation to the final battle. Real nuss, Pops. Where is Father? Rhoda kind of blasted him away. Oh. So what now? Truthfully, I was tired of serving Father. Our first few weeks of being alive have been spent doing his bidding. But there's much I would like to do on my own. He doted on us. He doted on us, but did he ever really appreciate our hard work? Nope. Despite all my effort, he has never once admitted that I'm his favorite. Well, if you just want to hang around and promise not to cause any trouble, I'm sure you're welcome to stay. Right? A fresh start. Sure, why not? Screw it. Yes, I will be the best at hanging around. Mark my words, Harrys. I'll keep an eye on them, don't worry. Cool, we got 5 demigods. We got, well, 4 demigods and a god on our island now protecting us. Now, as I was saying, there's something I have to see. Take care, everyone. Well, I think it's time for us to head back to Greenridge. Faith, you think you can warp us home? Actually, if it's okay, I think Alice and I will take the scenic route. Yeah, we'll catch up with you later. Sounds good. See you soon. Enjoy your victory lap, heroes. We'd better get a fucking sequel. Come on, Mel. Let's go home. Oh. So, here's what I want out of a sequel. We start the game with all the abilities we ended this game with. Don't use the "we got mana poisoning" as an excuse to hard reset the players, because I always think that's lame. Oh? Oh, okay, I can't take the whole scenic route. Where's the mountain? No, that's the wrong one. I guess that's the closest warp point, huh? So, like, what I want is that the next game is about fighting the... Oh, shit, okay. I want it to be about fighting the gods, with the help of Vern, like, working with Verna. Paula? Here to taunt me some more? I'm not in the mood. We were wondering where you went. You think I was gonna stick around and get caught in the crossfire when Javis turned into that? How come you're all the way out here and not back in Greenridge? I don't belong there anymore. We both know that. Verna might regret what she did, but I don't. You could just stop being an asshole anytime. Nah. At least I'll give you this. You were right about me falling in with the wrong crowd. Verna was never actually gonna take away your magic. What a joke. But I learned a lot about myself this week. I've got some new options now. We'll probably cross paths again someday, Galetta. I don't know where, don't know when, but I can't seem to get rid of you. Yeah? When we do, I hope you're ready for another rematch. You're on, Paula. Bitch. I want Javis to be serving the gods like the little sniveling dillweed he is. I would love it if his kids were our allies through and through. You have a distinct sense of someone who has recently been to another universe. You'll have to share the details with me sometime. Back from a mysterious quest, I presume? Whatever you Whatever you did, things have calmed down here. I just wanted to say thank you for taking the time to find my lost critters, even with the other responsibilities on your plate. It might not have been the most important job in the grand scheme, but don't sweat it, Noel. Helping people is what we do. Yeah, not everything's not everything has to be a matter of saving the world.
Continuation was Claire trying to fix Allison's basement, only for residual scrambler energy to morph and change it in weird ways.
You Slarlar, super lesbian animal rogue.
Super lesbian animal roguelike.
That would be a cool, I think that'd make a fun in-between title before our proper sequel to Slarp. That's actually a really fun idea. But I want it to be fighting the gods and going beyond Reverie. But I would love it if they gave us the entire map of this. So, I always hate it. I always wish that more games gave you the previous game's map in the new game. So I'd love it if you, at the start of this game, could just travel the whole world of this first game, but the main plot took place somewhere else. That counts for something. That's a good outlook to have, Allison. If you ever need any more help around here, you know who to call. Will do. Mole.
Hey kids, got any new scoops?
You could say that.
Hot damn! Care to share the details with us?
Nope. Hey!
There are many formidable opponents here. I will enjoy crushing each and every one of them. I mean, in a pacifist manner, of course. Perhaps the rose person in the back will allow me to act as bodyguard for the small, helpless animals.
I like the idea of him getting close to the animals. Hey there.
You know, there are rumors going around that you guys fixed the problem that was driving the monsters crazy. Which means the gear played some small part in that. Wow, or my gear. Hey, you think you'd carry around some business cards and send to some customers my way? I'm terrible at self-promotion.
I would say yes. My, you've been busy, haven't you, my little heroes? Nobody seems to know the details of what happened at Mount Salvo. But the villain world is abuzz with speculation about you four. Not that I would have connection to any underground villain network, of course. I'd watch my back if I were you, though. You may have made some very powerful new enemies to deal with. The hero's work's never done, huh? Seems business is slowing down with the monsters' activity back to normal. I'll move to somewhere else soon. I would honestly, I was saying it from the beginning, I want a TV show set in this world so bad. And originally I was saying a prequel, but honestly you could just set it after the events of this and it'd be fun. I'll be moving to somewhere else, but perhaps we'll meet again someday, somewhere, Miss Paladin. So, alright. Long-term viewers know that I'm making my own TTRPG, and I'm constantly trying to make campaigns based off different settings, and that Ko-fi supporters can vote on what I do for these settings. I'm gonna add Super Animal Lesbian RPG to that poll, because I want to do a tabletop campaign set in this world with my friends. Because this world is fucking delightful. Short time ago. Okay, Verna. This is it. You can do this.
Miss Amif says, ad break started while I was typing a follow-up to that thought, goddammit.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was actually, you missed it. I just mentioned that I want to make a tabletop campaign based off this and run it on stream, and if people support me on Ko-fi, they can vote for it to happen sooner. Give me money. But yeah, I legit want to do a TTRPG in this world. It's adorable, and I fucking love it. No. No, I can't. Melody was probably just saying Xena missed me to make me feel better. Or if she does miss me, I'll just scare her half to death popping up unannounced like this. Maybe if I just slide a note under her. Is someone? It's you! Hello, sweetheart. It's been a while, hasn't it? I can't believe it. After all these years, I never thought I'd see you again. Neither did I. I thought I'd lost you. This whole time. Look, Verna, No, I get it. You don't have to say another word. It's been a long time. I know you were married, but I don't expect you to just accept me back into your life like that. I just had to see you again. What? No, that's not it! I thought you hated me because of everything that happened. How could I ever hate you? Because it was all my fault! God, I'm regretting the voice I gave her. You taught me magic. That's what started it all. If I just mind my own business, you'd never have been targeted by the gods. All the people we lost that day at the school when the day the school was destroyed. That blood is on my hands, Verna. I thought that's why you wanted revenge. Not on me specifically, but I started it. What? No, Xena, I was trying to avenge you. I was going to siphon a bunch of magic so I could fight the gods. When I heard that you were still alive, that changed everything. I admit, I have complicated feelings about what happened. But I don't blame you. I could never. I was an adult, and I made the choice to share my magic with you on my own, knowing the risk. Because I loved you. I still do. I still have all this time. I still have all this time. And I still love you too, Verna. I'm sorry I let you feel that way for so long. If I'd been able to return sooner, I would have in a heartbeat.
Miss Amif says, Continuing off of my thought from earlier, there's absolutely more to be done with Jody because she didn't get a lot of screen time compared to the other Novas, and she has that savior complex.
Oh,
You could
definitely.
tie that in with her shared history with Claire.
Yeah. You could do a lot more with Jody in the narrative. I hope if they make a sequel, I want a larger party size. Where you have, like, multiple party members, and at multiple times the party splits, where you get to control, like... So, like, I want the main Nova crew, plus, Jody's girlfriend has her own business, so it wouldn't make sense having her go adventuring. I don't know. But before I came here, I thought you must have hated me because of all the pain I caused you.
Never, Verna. You helped bring out something incredible in me all those years ago. I may have gone into hiding, but I never let go of my magic. My last keepsake, that time, my last keepsake from that time in my life. And I've been passing it on and teaching it to new generations in secret all this time. Not even the gods could keep you down. That's the Xena I knew. But now that you're here, what now? I don't quite know. I'm playing it by ear. But I'm back. And I'm not leaving without a fight this time. I don't exactly have a place to stay, though. I hate to impose, but... Oh, come on, you know I don't... you don't even have to ask. Of course you can stay. I'll put on some tea. We've got 1,000 years worth of catching up to
She
do.
and Claire both used to live in Brightport, and Jody actually had a supportive family unlike Claire.
Yeah.
Jody was the one person that actually supported Claire during that time. That's bound to give her a sense of responsibility.
So I feel like the sequel should take us to Brightport. Like, the sequel should be about a battle with the gods. Where, fucking Javis, being the little prick he is, tells the gods that she's back. And she's like, oh, she's planning to kill you all! And so the gods are like, oh, well, we're not gonna let her do that. And so the gods are targeting us, and so we have to fight back against the gods. And that takes us to Brightport, where we get to meet Jody and Claire's family and deal a lot with that. Enjoying the view. I mean, I'm pretty sure I actually did do all the side quests. Sorry, are we interrupting something? Oh, hey! No, it's okay. I just wanted to give you Verna this. Verna's spellbook. Ah, my old spellbook.
Now this brings back memories.
I think it's best if I return it to the proper owner rather than it staying with me. I've caused enough trouble with it already. You certainly have. But that trouble started the complex sequence of events that led me to reuniting with my wife. I think you should keep it, Claire. You'll put it to better use than I will. The least I can do to show you my gratitude. I received Verna's spellbook. Wow, thank you, Verna. And in the next game, Claire has Verna's spellbook, and she could use it to put any of the party members into super mode. But when you exit super mode, you're insta-KO'd. Actually, on that note, I also wanted to propose something.
Oh?
I'd like to study magic with you two. There's a lot I still don't know about magic, but I know a thing or two about how it's used here in Reverie today.
Oh, street level magic, fascinating.
I was definitely impressed by what I saw at Mount Sappho. And Xena has all the formal training, while you probably know what magic from other universes. Together, I think we can teach each other a thing or two. I think I would like that very much. Likewise, I think it's a wonderful idea. Awesome! Well, okay, I'll get out of your hair now. We'll be in touch, though. Bye for now, you little protege. You're still trying to be cool around our students, huh? I can't help it. Haha, sure. We won't bug you for long either. Oh, yes. We just wanted to check on you. We hadn't seen Xena since before the battle, after all. But looks like everything worked out here. Better than we have ever hoped for. I look forward to getting to know all of you better under less dire circumstances. I'm sure you'll be seeing me around Green Ridge. It's quite the cozy little town we've got here. Maybe you could stand to leave the cave more. I could stand to leave the cave more often too. We'll have to show you around, give you a grand tour. I'm sure there are some new dating spots that weren't around 1,000 years ago. Yes, perhaps. And you're still easily flustered as always, I see. I can't help it. Well, take care, you two. I desperately want more from this world. It's so good. This game is so good. And here's the thing. I tend to not really like JRPGs because a lot of them become, you know, do the big thing to make the big number. Do the big thing to make the big number. And I can usually, like, predict the outcome of fights by the end. And I could kind of do that a lot with this game. But, one, the charm. The game's so fucking charming. And two, the story was so compelling. And I really do love it.
Slarp is a very well-paced game.
Yeah. Hey, Dream Knight. Hello again, young ones. I can sense that a great change has occurred within the both of you since we last spoke. I can rest easy knowing that Reverie's in good hands. I hope we get to do more with them in the next game. You're such a fun character. I think it'd be cool if we had to defend them and fight alongside them. I think it'd be cool in general to get to do a lot of fights. Do we have to revisit every place we pass through on the journey? I'm pretty beat, Mel. Let's just stop by the places where people live and see how everyone's doing. We can head back to our place through Greenridge when we're ready to call it a day. Alright. That leads back to Greenridge. The lighthouse won't get us anything, right? Yeah, okay. Let's talk with the folks at Mumford. Oh, the shops are closed. When I opened this place, I hoped that people with interesting stories stories to tell might stay here. But boy, the guests I've had this week. I bet you could give Amelia's stories a run for their money now, huh? Oh, speaking of her, have you seen my mom around? She said she was heading home to Greenridge. You guys seem chipper. Save the world or something? I feel right at home here. Nobody thinks I'm weird for the way I dress here. They just think I'm weird for my horrifying body made of dark ichor. Which is just the way I like it. Also, the fucking robot thing needs to be part of the story of the sequel and this evil company. This evil company should be working with the gods. So, the deed's finally done. Our phone reception is back, so must have dealt with Javis. I hope you really gave that guy what was coming to him after he terrorized in our towns. You know we didn't F. We didn't stand a chance. Hell yeah. I'm sure you're tired of hearing people thank you for saving Mumford, but for real. I know I don't know what we would have done without you here. Not to mention you saving us back at the crypt and helping me figure out who I am. You sure had a busy week. You don't know the half of it. You're right, I don't. But I do know things have been more fun here with you around. We'll have to catch up more next time you're in town. Actually, hey, you know what? If you two, Claire and Jody, are free next weekend, come to my place and we'll have a movie night with Ipsy. Glyph can't fit through the door, but we could open a window for her to watch too. Hell yeah, sounds like a plan. I also want her to be part of the party in the next game. I want us to get her in the party. I want us to get, who else would be good additions to the party in a sequel game? Oof. Not a lot of other people gave me the vibe of good adventuring companions, honestly. Hey, fantastic news! The internet that was messing with all our machines is gone, or the interference. The feral bots are out in the desert and finally settled down. Normalcy has returned to Mumford. Oh, that's not the voice I gave her. It was Normalcy has returned to Mumford. That's the voice I gave her. And I no longer have a constant mild migraine. Mild migraine. I have a feeling this was your doing. Perhaps. Yeah, I get it. The humble paladin won't brag about her heroic exploits. But seriously, thank you. So, 1, 2, 3. We've seen 3 of the kids. Where's the 4th? Is he gonna be living in town with us? I think. Hang on. Did I ever try the gate over here? I did. Alright, I guess we're heading toward home now.
I see them. I see the things I tell you about spellbooks are put to good use. I'm afraid I have nothing left to teach you. The student has become the masters. So, did the books I sold you end up coming in handy?
Yep. Handier than you could ever known.
Eat.
Well, don't forget to tell your friends. You're still alive. Well, okay then. My infinite wisdom, I see that my work here is done.
I'm not sure how much that you actually helped us.
I understand. You aren't sure because my help was incalculable. Never go hard as a party member, you're so right. Null would be fun to bring in some plant-based abilities, but I don't see her as a fighter. Noel's dad would be a good party member too. Bobby said in the Patreon server that Amelia would be something akin to a red mage. Who is Amelia again? I'm blanking. Pushing out face moveset would be welcome. And a wild card pick. Bring Beverly and have her basically cook the enemies to death. You're so right. Oh, Allison's mom. Yes. So, I think that, like, in the sequel, through various moments, you should pick up additional party members, like how, Faith joined momentarily. Let us get Allison's mom, let us get the, what's her name? The mummy girl. Let us team up with the dark mages. I think it'd be really fun. I love this game. This game's adorable. God's Fortuna and the Gift of Magic. Neff, yes. I hope Verna doesn't mind looking at this old statue. It'd raise too many questions if we took it down or updated it. Still let them do most of the talking. The heroes return. We've been trying to work on a song to tell the tale of our righteous quest to save you from the prison. The key word is trying. Turns out it's hard to rhyme with non-Euclidean. Non-Euclidean. I got a blade of obsidian.
Looks like trying to produce a song will be our next righteous quest as bards. Well, this week's has been pretty eye-opening for me. Nearly ending the world and all of that. I've decided I'm turning over a new leaf. I'll be sure to use my magic more responsibly. The first priority will be to fix your basement, Allison. Wow! I've kind of gotten used to the remodeling you gave it, though. Really? No. Please fix it. We don't expect you to totally stop being a rebel, though, Claire. Yeah, that's one of the things we like about you. Some of us really like it about you. I mean, most people wouldn't have taken the risk you took performing that ritual at the final battle. But if you hadn't, we would have been goners. I guess you're right. Come on, I give you grief, but you know I've never been a stickler for following the rules either. It's just a matter of including us in your decision-making more often. You're right. I know I'm technically the leader of the guild, but we're a team. And more importantly, you're my friend. Either in spite of or because of how difficult I am. Besides, this is only the beginning of the Novas. Damn right it is. We've more than proven how capable we are. Now it's just about, you know, running a sustainable adventurer business. I mean, we have $100,000 in the bank to help us, and a lot of unused resources we could either hold on to or sell. That sounds like a problem for the next week's melody to worry about.
Verena and Zinnia as Claire's new moms is already a headcanon more than a few Slark fans share.
Oh, definitely.
That found family art going, big sister Jody.
Of course. And, I feel like, so, if we want to touch on heavy topics like we did in this game, I think Claire's parents should be transphobic in the sequel when we see them. I think you could do a lot narratively with that. Right, no need to burn ourselves out. Okay, rest well, you two. You've more than earned it. And in case I never actually said it, I'm really glad I asked you to join my guild. There's no one I'd rather have saved the world with than my best friends. Likewise, Claire. Alright. Can we go and talk to gift shop guy? No. Mom! I like what you've done with the place, Allison. If I'd known you'd be stopping by, I probably would have tidied up more. Please, I'm here to see you and hut your house. And personally, I'm just relieved that you're okay. Faith-filled beyond what happened, that was no small feat you just accomplished. That took real guts. I'm proud of you, kiddo. Thanks, Mom. So, how were things back in Mumford during the final battle?
I fuck with the idea of actually meeting Claire's family, but also that would most likely mean learning Claire's dead name unless it's like, censored in some way.
I do think you could make a very narratively heavy moment of making the parents use it. And a lot of people being very upset by it. Turns out having me hold down the fort was the right call. That chaos on your end meant the electronic disturbance bothering the Pharaoh bots got a lot worse. We barely managed to hold him off until he fixed the robot problem. Another heroic exploit for the citizens Mumford to remember their great savior for, huh? Maybe. I can't do the voice I wish I could do for her.
Full party like, protective circle around Claire.
Yes. But the whole time, I just wanted to be there by your side, making sure you are okay. Guess I've got to accept my little girl's all grown up. Not too grown up to turn down help when she needs it, though. Actually, hey, how long are you gonna be in town? Not sure. Probably at least a week or two. Why? How about you and I do some treasure hunting together while you're here? Now you're talking. Wouldn't miss it for the world. Oh, and before I forget, this place does seem a little cramped for 2 people. When do you think you'll be moving in together? Okay, we should probably go. Yeah, I think we're gonna go crash at Melody's. See you around, Mom. Hey, kiddos. We should probably figure out whose house this was, huh? Probably. I love these two. I could see a whole TV show just about these two. This ended up not being the most sustainable business anyway. Yeah, you are our only customers. Couldn't imagine why. Pepper also tried to buy something from us, but she wanted to pay us with her grandfather's stray beard hairs. We had to deliberate on that for a few hours. She said they were super magic. Well, maybe you should try finding something more age-appropriate to sell. Like fireworks! Yeah, like, wait, no! We could go into asbestos removal. That's worse! These are getting worse, not better. I'm sure they'll figure it out eventually. Professional lead paint eaters. Peace and quiet at last. I wonder, will I start to miss the excitement of the past week? Nope, I'm still following reports from the attack. I'm not gonna miss it. Good. I was hoping to see you two. I hope this goes without saying, but no one else can know the specifics about what happened this week. I know it's unfair. You did something truly, absolutely incredible, but you can't tell anyone what really happened. But, no, we understand. Say no more, Faith. It's probably for the best that nobody knows where the new neighbors of Verna knows where they're. Yeah. Oh God, we're workshopping here. We're cooking. It's probably for the best that nobody knows where their new neighbor is, or where their new neighbor Verna came from. I mean, it would be nice if things went better than last time. She was living in last time she was living in Reverie. I don't think she wants that heat. Thank you. I'm glad we're on the same page. That being said, after what you did, you might just have some more adventuring work in store in the future, courtesy of the Guardian's office. If you think you're up for the work, that is. You know it. After we've had some time to recuperate, of course. I probably shouldn't even use magic for a few days. Oh, absolutely. Jody and I were thinking the same thing. Yeah, now that Greenwich is safe, I finally convinced Faith to take a vacation. I don't know where we're gonna go yet, but a week off will do both us good. And you have a literal god helping protect it for a while. Wow, a whole week. I know it's a long time for Greenridge to be without Guardian, but I mean, we've got the artist formerly known as the Goddess of Magic living here now. I like that joke. I think we'll be safe for a few days. You deserve it, Faith. We wouldn't have been able to get through all this without you. Go have some fun with your girlfriend. Bring me back a souvenir, Jody. I know the ship has sailed on DLC, but some DLC exploring, like, vacation time would have been fun. Like what? I don't know. A cool rock or something. Can do. I love the friendship the two of them have. Jody and, why am I being dumb? Allison. I'm fucking stupid. Jody and Allison have such a, like, a dude-girl relationship, you know what I mean? And I love that. I love that for them. Well, we did it. Between your experience and my careful note-taking, we filled out a bestiary. There's a lot of cool foes in there, huh? Yep, the whole thing is completely worthless. What? Why? Well, as I've been complaining about in my notes this whole time, many of the interdimensional monsters you fought were total nonsense. Funny little videotape guy, giant gumball machine, most of an egg. Nobody's gonna believe this even if it is all true. Not to mention, do you think your new friend, like friends like Def and Glyph, will appreciate being published in a bestiary? I guess you have a point. You also left a bunch of details out about what was actually going on. There's a whole entry in the end that you won't even let me look at. It's complicated. Sorry, Mona. Faith's orders. That one's top secret. Well, even if this isn't going to be my big break in the world of monster research, there's a silver lining. I held up my end of the deal. Now Claire's got to get her crap out of the meeting room. It was all worth it in the end just for that. And in the end, don't you think you'll actually miss having Claire around here? No. Well, maybe I have developed a bit more respect for her, for what she's done over the course of assembling this bestiary. But she can't use the library as her office. It's about time for the Novas to start looking for more proper guild headquarters anyway. Speaking of bestiaries... I love this game. Okay. Oh, hang on. Okay, yeah, Claire. Okay, we've shared a lot with Mona through this bestiary, but knowing the truth about Verna and the gods probably is a bridge too far. This is for our eyes only. Sorry, Mona. Verna is a witch from an unknown world with the power to travel between universes. Over 1,000 years ago, she came to Reverie and met Xena, who eventually convinced her to teach the mortals of Reverie how to use magic. The mortals began referring to her as Goddess of Magic, and the gods became angry, destroying Verna and Xena's magic school and banishing her from Reverie. Her teachings remained, however, as did the misremembered legend of Fortuna. In the present day, I found Verna's old spell book from her time in Reverie. Using some of her spells caught her attention, which set in motion Javis and Verna's plan to undo her banishment to defeat Reverie's gods and avenge Xena. In battle, Verna's magic was a sight to behold. She has several powerful multi-elemental attacks, the ability to blink to avoid damage, and Mona boosts that effect. And a mana boost that affects the entire battlefield. Even with all of that, I have a feeling she was still going easy on us. God King Mavis, Mona's notes. With the magic power contained in the final scrambler, Javis was able to transform himself into an idealized form as a rage-fueled last-ditch effort to destroy Reverie. The power on display here is overwhelming, with Javis now being able to directly spread corruption on a scale never seen before. But Melody's enhanced purification and Allison's powered-up attack were enough to stem the tide. Yeah, he's living with us. Let's drop another save. Actually, hang on. Let me look at that real quick. Total kisses, 132. Don't you get tired of all these sunny days? A nice summer blizzard might spice things up. We're good, but thanks. Oh, the kids will love him. Snow days any day. We never did figure out who painted this tent on the ground. Could we have?
Listener says, also I'd just like to mention that there are 2 points in this game at which Claire calls herself a screw-up specifically. That stuck out to me, so I imagine it was something she internalized.
I love Claire. Ready to call it a night, Mel? That night. The irony of it all.
Miss Amif says, Claire's my favorite if you couldn't tell.
Yeah, I want to fuck Claire too. What? Sorry, what? Oh, hang on. Is my VTuber isn't animating. Oh, hold on. Oh, OBS is just frozen for a second for me. It couldn't handle what I said. We finally get the internet and phone service back. We're reconnected with the outside world. And we can't tell anyone the full story of what really happened. Like anyone would believe us if we could. You have a point there. And besides, we know what we did. I'm proud of myself, and for once, I'm not terrified of my future. That matters more that...
Miss Amif says, all the novas are hot.
Yeah. That matters, no. That matters more than all external validation in the world, I'd say, than all the external I can read. Speaking of the future, any big plans for tomorrow? There's a whole world out there for us to see now that we don't have the apocalypse to avert. God, I haven't even begun to think about that yet. We're really just getting started, huh? But for tomorrow, the main thing on the agenda is going to be sleeping until noon and appreciating how comfortable it is in this bed with you. Sounds like a plan. I still just can't believe how incredible we were back there. How incredible we were back there. You were totally fearless. You want to know the truth? I was still terrified the whole time. It looks almost like they're making a heart with their body a tiny bit. I think I got the big heroic moment. I think I've got one big heroic moment like that in me per year, tops. Got it, so a 1 year time gap between campaign, or between games in universe. But maybe that's enough. I mean, how much harder can things get after facing a god? All of your adventures after this are gonna be chump change. That's a win in my book, Smell. Well, time for some shut-eye. Good night, Melody. Love you. Love you too, Allison. It's so cute when they hug. I wish I was in Allison's position right now. Yuck, 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 yuck. I was expecting to say 133 for a moment there.
Oh, tell me when I'll see you again. It's so hard to be apart.
Oh, it's very hard to get my clapping picked up. This game was so good.
If it means I can be here in your arms. In your arms.
It's a beautiful end there. Also, I want to quickly state, Javis gives a bad name to us eldritch entities. Not all of us want to destroy the world, some of us just want to control the world. That game was fantastic. I desperately hope they make another game. Most of an egg. Prologue comic. I'm gonna have to look into that. I didn't know there was a prologue comic. This game was fucking incredible. Like, I kind of said a lot of what I had to say on the way here, but yeah, like, I hope they make a sequel. I really do. And, after this, going into, I mean, people watching on YouTube, on the YouTube upload, this will have already been added to the Ko-fi poll, because we're at the transition of the month right now as I'm recording. Next month, I'm going to add Super Animal Lesbian RPG to the poll of games to turn into a tabletop role-playing campaign, because I would love to run a Super Animal Lesbian RPG with some of my friends, and I can think of a few friends who would love to be in a campaign with that name. My friend Veneer in particular comes to mind. But man, this game's incredible. It's like, you know, as far as gameplay goes, like JRPG wise, it's like, I'd grade it as like an A to A+. Like, it's a really fucking good game. It's super good gameplay wise. But the story is what elevates it. And like, again, this is coming from somebody who generally hates JRPGs. Like, I could never enjoy the Pokemon games as much as I wanted to. I could never enjoy Final Fantasy as much as I want to. A lot of JRPGs could just never hook me, partially because I don't like the JRPG gameplay cycle. But this game was like, there was something fun about it. I genuinely felt like I was having to think and plan my actions, something I don't feel like I need to do in most JRPGs, because most JRPGs eventually become, do the big attack, do the big attack, do the big attack. And yeah, a lot of the time I was just doing the big attack, but I think a big part of what fed into the game feeling as good as it did was that star point mechanic. That star point mechanic was fantastic, and I think so many JRPGs could benefit from something like that being added into their game.
Miss Eve says, the star power mechanic definitely adds more depth.
It's the main thing that stops you from just spamming your most powerful attack and having to think and strategize more. See you in the next adventure someday, somewhere. I really hope we do. I really hope we do see you in another adventure, genuinely and deeply. Because I love this game. And I want more from its world. Alright. Well, everyone watching on YouTube, that's the end of the final episode of Super Idol Lesbian RPG. Starting when the next slot where this would have gone, we're going to be promoting Dragon Age Origins to get more uploads per week in this space. And a new game will be sliding into the Dragon Age Origins slot. I want to say...
Miss Eve says, Bobby does have ideas, but at the moment she's working on a game that's not related to Splarg.
Ooh. Splarg.
Miss Eve says, but yeah, this is like my favorite game ever. I made a Miitopia AU for it Lamau.
I gotta get fucking Tomodachi Life. That'd be a good game to have on channel. And Miitopia. Oh god, it's just so good. Yeah, so Ko-fi supporters are going to be adding this to the poll, and yeah, Dragon Age Origins is going to be taking over the slot here, and Dragon Age Origins is going to get replaced, I believe, by... Oh, what were the options? I remember them. It was Ratchet and Clank. I was just looking at the poll results for the previous month a moment ago. Ratchet and Clank and Hades were tied, so I think I'm going to make Hades the next Saturday game. And yeah, Dragon Age Origins is getting the promotion. Damn, this game is fucking so good. And I'm sad it's gone. But I cannot wait for Bobby's next game, whatever she makes.
Miss Eve says, I also did comic dubs for the official prologue comic, and one of the fan comics. I've basically been trying to make the fan content for this game that I want to see because this game is niche and doesn't have a lot of fan stuff.
Oh, it's such a good game, and it needs so much more attention, and I love it, and I want, like, comic books. I mean, Pipe Dream, I would love to see a fucking TV show in this world, because the character design is so good, and the character writing is so good, and they're so cute. I love this game. But I would settle for just more comic-type content and fucking... Gonna be real, I'm probably gonna start reading some fanfiction after this is all done. This game was great. I'm so glad that my friend Jade recommended it and requested it as a Ko-fi supporter. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. I'm sad that it's done.
Miss Amif says, fan content within my wheelhouse anyway. I do also want to do some animations or animatics with these characters someday.
Join the Discord and shoot some shit at me. Shoot some here. I'd be interested. I mentioned earlier in the playthrough, I would actually, you know, I know sprite animation, and if I got some people with me, I'd be tempted to, I know there's recently a big fan mod for Undertale that that added more sprite animation to the game. It put color to the combats. It made every interaction have unique sprite animations rather than the standing still characters. I'd love to do something like that for this to add a lot more depth to everything and cutscenes and the interactions, make the characters move more and interact more.
Miss Amif says, Slarp sprite animations would go so hard.
Yee. Excuse me. I haven't really done a lot of sprite shit in years, because that's what I did before I did YouTube, was I did Pokemon sprite stuff for fun. But, it'd be fun. I don't know. I love this. I was thinking at one point I kind of wanted to make sprite art of the characters in their final outfit. And, oh, you know, I'm just gonna go ahead and bring down the banner. We gotta add Slarp to the cork board. But I'm going to say we're not gonna have a Slarp sprite art stream like we do for a lot of games to celebrate beating the game. Because, I may have previously, before even playing this game, already made artwork of, me as, an animal person. I'm not a furry, I swear. I just, you know, did it for the lols. I'm not a furry. Guys, I think I might be a furry. Don't tell anybody, but I think I might actually be a furry. This game was great. And I mentioned it previously in the playthrough, but man, some of the cutscenes would have hit me a lot harder 5 years ago. When I was figuring myself out more and was still a weak little egg.
The less truthful it sounds.
This game is so good. I don't want to end the episode, because it means we're done with Slarp content on the channel now. So, like, you know, I'm just kind of dragging my feet here. This game was so good. Like, I was, so, you know, I was expecting just a very standard fantasy affair, from it, because, you know, it's an RPG Maker game, and RPG Maker kind of has a reputation. Where RPG Maker is known for 3 things: 2010s horror games, half-baked JRPGs made by people who don't know what they're doing, and porn. But this is a genuinely amazing game made in RPG Maker, and honestly, it really makes me... It tempts me. It tempts me to learn RPG Maker. If I could learn how to get dice rolls into RPG Maker and just port my system, if I could learn how to code Heart of Action into RPG Maker, I would fucking love to do that, but that would be a lot of effort, and I'd need to learn coding. And I still gotta finish the fucking game I started a couple of years ago in Unreal that I never finished. I want to get back to Marble Island Roll. I don't know. I'm rambling now. For the YouTube crowd, I guess that's it for Super Animal Lesbian RPG. Hope you've all enjoyed, and that's all for now.
Miss Amif says, I need to see 10 million Slarp animatics and animation memes yesterday.
Agreed.